warm welcome. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Neither captain will be too upset here. There's a good opportunity to get runs early on, but also there's something in it for the bowlers if they can stay focused. Jaiswal wants to get off to a good start. Take on the new ball, it seems. Sharma, his opening partner today.
Singh to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Doesn't beat the infield. Big edge, where's that going?
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Catch.
The left-hander out in the middle will look to set themselves early on.
Head taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Ahmed, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Finds the fielder with that shot. Shot, should be runs here.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. He was quick onto that in the infield. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yes. Yeah.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Runs one. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Yeah.
Thick edge. Brilliant diving stop. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Going with pace now. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Yeah.
Bites a bounce and hooks it well. That'll be full.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, And a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. How will he reply?
Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Too much room and got what it deserved.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Massive outside edge.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Khan, the spinner, coming into the attack. Off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. How will the bowler respond?
Cuts that off well in the infield. Peak, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Over Punjab, 50 for 1. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Straight to the fielder. Thick edge, no! That's racing away. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on.
Yes. Yeah.
A nice shot. Lovely balance, leant back and punch behind point, the ball heading to the boundary.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Yeah. Great shot. At least one on offer. Too much room and got what it deserved.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target. I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep. Yes.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Yep.
And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one.
Williamson, the new man in the middle. Wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Doesn't beat the infield.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Yes. Yes.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's out. The wicketkeeper takes the catch safely.
Hetmeyer coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now. He's got their tail up.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Hetmeyer taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Nicely played. Runs 1.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Shot. Should be runs here.
Didn't get all of it. Couldn't get the timing right on a full delivery.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Oh, superb timing. Right out of the middle of the bat. Everyone's gone up. Couldn't get it through the field. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the road. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
There'll be runs here. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
He's quick onto that in the infield. Deep mid-wicket, easy catch in the end. Didn't have to really move at all.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, very capable with the bat.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Singh coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Perfectly timed.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
Yes.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Into the 14th, the batting team are now 111 for 4.
chance, missed. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Edged it.
Yep.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes.
Ahmed finds the outside edge, but it goes through the slip fielders. That's unlucky.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yes.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. How will he reply?
Not too much room and got what it deserved.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target. I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
All about the bat speed, that one. Got under the short ball. The boundary's too short for this batter. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's a terrific shot. Leant in and punched through the leg side of the ball.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. Needs a dot ball.
Yes. Yep.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Shot, should be runs here.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
Massive outside edge.
End of the second game.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Two full punch back down the ground, could be 4.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yep.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Simple catch, right on the boundary.
Sharma, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Shot, not waiting around.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Yes! That's a peach of a delivery. It's the best ball, top shelf.
Chahar, the right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. He's got their tail up.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
That's gone. Nice simple catch. And safe hands from the keeper.
Zampa, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
1 over left in the innings. Singh to bowl it. Edge, but it drops safely. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Yes.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
Yes.
Well played. Could be a quick single.
Well, that's the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. And the innings comes to an end. Gujarat will need 175 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Gaikwad, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. Here we go, coming in for the first ball. Gujarat gets their first runs of the innings. Gaikwad picking up a good single there.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Can't get that outside the ring field. power and precision in that shot.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Straight to the fielder.
Yeah.
Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Poor over. The captain's going to have to make big decisions on this bowling attack if this continues.
3 down in the second innings, and it seems like they've stalled out here in the chase. They need to start looking at rotating the strike more at the least.
Yep.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance. How will the bowler respond?
Yep. Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Oh, bowling.
Really wound up for that. Ball
Nice
seemed to come
bowling.
onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Well bowled.
End of the over. The batting team are now 23 for 1.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Misses everything.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yep. Nicked it. That's gone down. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Cuts that off well in the infield.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have the batters in line at the moment.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Yep.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Doesn't beat the infield. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Not shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will he reply?
Yep.
Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Good return back from the deep.
That's the over. Gujarat, 37 for 1.
That was a disappointing power play overall. The occasional good shot, but really not much else. Field spreads out now, so time to push the ball into the gaps.
Huge. That has flown.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, nice bowling.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Yep. Yep.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot. That's a boundary save for sure.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Chaha coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Shot. Should be runs here. Nice shot. Runs possible.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Yeah.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Yep.
Nicely played. Couldn't get it through the field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Just threw the shots too early.
That's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Edge, but it drops safely. Half a chance, missed. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Yep, yep.
Khan, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Zampa back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Can't get that outside the ring field.
The right-hander, new batter out in the middle, are ready to face up. That shot sees them get their innings started.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Chaha coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. That's out. The wicketkeeper takes the catch safely. And out. Straightforward catch by the wicketkeeper.
Cummins, the new batter, right-hander coming in down the order this match.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh, that's just too full. Cummins makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be four.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Edged it.
Good return there, back from the deep.
He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get forward. End of the over. Huge. 17 runs coming from it. Gujarat, 153 to 7.
They're behind required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Chaha coming back into the attack. Has done well so far. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Nicely played. Runs one.
Have to go for it now.
Yep.
Turning down runs that are that safe just isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
One good ball will do it here. 3 sixes in a row needed to win.
Yep.
finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.